What is poppin', everybody? For those who aren't familiar with this channel, I am Max, the part-time pit master, and y'all are watching Part-Timers Pit Barbecue. And on this episode, we are dealing with brisket pastrami. Yes, I'm gonna show you how to make a brine. We're gonna brine it. I'm gonna make a rub. We're gonna make a little mustard sauce. Yeah, we're gonna smoke the thing. So enough of me talking. We gotta go back to last Friday, where it all started. So let's go. All right, let's take a quick intermission and let me show y'all what we're working with right here. Yeah, this hit all the notes, but we couldn't get to this point if we didn't start from the brine. So let's start on that brine. We got whole mustard seeds, whole coriander seeds, some crushed chili flakes, and some whole black peppercorns. So we're gonna toast those off. Then we're gonna add some cinnamon sticks, and we're gonna add 2 cups of water. Then we're going to add another 2 cups of water. We're going to let that all come together. Then we're going to add 1 cup of kosher salt, 42 grams of pink curing salt, a cup and a half cup of white sugar and brown sugar, 8 cloves of garlic, and some allspice. We're going to kind of not bring this to a boil, but we're going to bring it all together and warm it up just to dissolve all the sugars. Then we're going to add it to 8 cups of cold water. Then we're going to put it off to the side until we're ready for the brine. Here we're going to get this beautiful grass-fed 10-pound full packer brisket from the Butcher Shoppe TO, and we're going to start to trim. So we got it out of the cryovac. Now we're going to take out this decal fat, this heel fat. Now, sometimes I'm a shave it down guy, but lately I've just kind of dug it and completely removed it. I think it ends up having a final product at the end. So yeah, then we're going to work on some of this surface fat here. Not going to bore you and get into too much detail with this trimming the brisket thing because I am not the best brisket trimmer. I don't trim a whole lot of them. But here we're going to get off some of this brown oxidized meat there. Same with on the side here. Allow us to see kind of what kind of fat cap we're working with. We're going to take down whatever's left of this mohawk there and some of the bigger pockets of fat. Try to get everything uniform into 1/4 of an inch. Round out the backside here. And yeah, once we get this taken out, we're going to do the old swoop and take away any of the small thin bits and give it kind of a round shape. So you're going to see that right here. We're going to round the other corner off. And yeah, then we're ready for the brine. So let's get this on. Round out that big corner there. And then it's time for the brine. So the brine is sufficiently cooled down, and because this is a big full packer brisket, I'm actually going to inject it as well. So it's going to be brining for 7 days, Friday to Friday, but I also want to make sure we penetrate deep, get past all the fat and everything like that. So I'm also going to go and shoot it up with the injection, getting everywhere. And then we're going to pour the brine over top of it, wrap it up nice and tight, throw it in the fridge until next week. So yeah, time to build up this rub. So what you see there is brown sugar in the bowl. Then we got 2 courses of black pepper. And we're going with some fresh ground coriander seed. Then there's some fresh ground mustard seed right there. Got to put in that garlic powder, granulated garlic powder. Here we have cayenne, chili flakes, and some allspice. Mix this up, break up the brown sugar, get everything incorporated, and yeah, that's looking like some money. So nothing left to do but get the brisket out and season it up. So here, an important step that I didn't show is soaking the brisket, desalinating the pastrami. I can't say the word properly, but basically it draws out the extra salt so you don't have something way too salty. So overnight I soaked it, I changed the water a few times, and yeah, now we patted it dry, and here we're seasoning it up morning of, getting ready to throw it on the pit, okay? And this is a good amount of seasoning. There's no salt in this seasoning, so again, we're not over salting anything, but yeah, it's gonna look delicious. Let's get it on the pit. Hi y'all, we're at the 4-hour mark. I haven't came out here and checked anything except maybe an hour ago I came out and checked on the hopper, just make sure there was no voids. But other than that, I haven't checked on the pastrami brisket at all. So let's take a look. Time to make some mustard barbecue sauce. First, we're going to start off with some yellow prepared mustard. Then we're going in with some apple cider vinegar. We're going to get that mixing after we add that hot sauce. I like the Cholulas. That's what I like. We're going to mix it around, incorporate everything. Now we're going to add our spices. We're going with some Laris. We're going with some chili flakes, cayenne, and black pepper. A little squirt more of that yellow mustard and the rest of that apple cider vinegar, and mix and combine everything. Now we are going to add our brown sugar. And that's going to melt down with the warm sauce and incorporate and get delicious. We're on a medium right here, not too crazy. Now for the emulsification part. We're going to emulsify everything with some veg oil and a hand zipper. All right, once everything's smooth and incorporated, put this off to the side, let it rest in the fridge until you're ready. All right, so I came out to check the temperature and I was probing it. And I was like, holy smokes, we are done. So 8 hours at 250 and we are done. So I set my GMG down to 160 and I'm gonna wrap this up foil boat style and hold it for a bit. Alright, let's slice into this beautiful pastrami brisket. It's been resting for a few hours, so we're going to take that center cut slice right now, see how we did. And yeah, the fat looks rendered nice. The cure penetrated deep throughout the meat. It's juicy. Come on now. That's everything you want in a pastrami right there. So we're going to take some slices of the lean, and you can just see the fatty just wiggling and jiggling over there. Fire. And yeah, we're gonna separate that point from the bit of flat there, and we're gonna slice some of this point up. Obviously you want to go against the grain, so we're gonna go the opposite direction. And come on, look at these slices, super tender, fat well rendered. Man, I can't wait to, I've already ate this after I'm talking about this, and it is so good. I want some more. Slice these up so they're manageable for the sandwich, and let's build up that sandwich. Going with that mustard barbecue sauce we made up, both sides of that toasted rye bread. Now we're gonna pile them on nice and thick. Look at how those slices glisten. Oh God, come on, man, I'm getting so hungry. Anyway, pile this up nice and thick. Then we gotta throw on that Swiss cheese. And I'm gonna use my torch to try to get it a little melted. Throw the lid on and spin it around. Give it that cross cut and dig in. All right, y'all. Remember, if you like what you see, subscribe, ring the bell, like, all that good stuff. Thank y'all.